Yeah guys, how's it going? Welcome back to the Ajax Homegrown save. This is the recap of our third season, I believe. So let's jump into it and sort of go through the team, because I've got to refresh myself because I haven't played this for about a week. So let's jump into it and have a sort of quick chat through of what's happened. Let's start off with the goalkeepers, like we were doing the last few episodes. In terms of games played, Berry played in the majority, 45 of them. Drummond played 8, so let's look at Berry because he was effectively our number 1 at 17. So pretty decent goalkeeper, did quite well. He had a 6.89 overall, 48 conceded, 15 clean sheets. Not bad for a 17-year-old. He does make a couple of mistakes here and there, but I'm putting that down due to age. But if he can get anywhere near the 4-star potential, even better. So let's carry on. Drummond was effectively our backup. I think he wants to leave because he wants first team football. He was by Montpellier HSC, so he might go. It depends if we got anyone to bring in. I can't remember if I think I've got a couple in our youth team I might bring up. So effectively, yeah, our goalkeeper situation is pretty much solid. Berry staying as number 1 to hopefully for the near future. So after goalkeepers, defenders. Can I pick? Right, let's do right side. I'm sure I was playing someone else at right back. No, it must have been I was mainly playing Schaller there, who effectively became my number 1 because I sold our other player because he didn't really get much choice at the start of the season. We sold him for 1 million originally to Italy. He went to Italy, but he went to Juventus. But we bought him back for 5.5, and he's done really well. 7.07 average rating over 30 games. That's pretty decent for a right back of his age. He's what, 18, and he's doing pretty decent. He's wanted again by a lot of teams. I think that's probably wanted on loan, I reckon. Yes, all of them wanted on loan, apart from 2, but 2 of them weren't going to get him on transfer anyway. He's tied down for another 2 years, but he got a 3-year contract extension, so we're just going to trigger that while we're at it. So he's not going anywhere for a while. Forza Mensa came in this year as well. Can play a bit of everywhere. 31 million we paid for him. Oh, didn't want to click on that. 25 games, 1 goal, 1 player of the match. Actually did pretty decent. In 14 games he had 2 and 2, but he was only here for not long, and I was playing him further up the pitch. So not too bad about that. Again, excellent midfielder. Physically a beast. Technically and mentally pretty sound as well. So again, he's been playing basically everywhere. I was playing him in a bit of everything. He was playing centre back, he's playing right back, he played defensive mid, he played centre mid. So he's very versatile and definitely in our first team for the long haul. So where else we have? We've got left side. We got 2 on this side. This is easy, even easier. We have Van der Schoot, who is our number 1 left back, not going anywhere. He's contracted to 2024. I've just activated his 3-year contract extension, so he's not going anywhere anytime soon. Physically pretty decent. He's naturally fit. He's pretty decent stamina. He's quick. He's got pace. He can definitely improve, but he's not the weakest. Mentally, he's awesome. Determination 20, composure 12, decisions 15, flair 16. Not too fast, but positioning 15, teamwork 14, work rate 14. All very solid stats, and his technicals aren't actually that bad either. His tackling is 17, marking is 14, his crossing is decent, his dribbling could definitely go up, but I'm not fussed about that. Again, a very, very solid little left back for 18 as well. He's going to be amazing if these just keep growing year on year. He had, 36 games, 7.2 average rating, excuse me. 25 games in the Eredivisie, 2 assists. Hopefully that can improve, but we can see on that we don't have to get assists from our left back. I'm not too fussed about them. And our backup to him was Mitchell Baker. Again, 18, looks pretty decent. Young sort of backup, nowhere near as good as what Van der Schoot is, but he is a really decent left back. To the point, I'm going to do this now before I forget. I'm just going to get rid of that C because I've no idea how you play this. So he's Van der Schot. because I always seem to pronounce it wrong anyway, so I may as well just make it what I want. So yeah, our left back and right back look pretty decent. We could do with a backup right back, but other than that, it's not too bad. For centre back, we've got Mensah who played there. We've already gone through him. He's doing pretty well. He had 68 mistakes so far. I think it's because he's playing all over the park. Baker we've gone through. Douglas came in January, I think. Yes, for 70k, and he's just a good little experienced centre back who just offers that experience. Really, didn't really play that much. He played up 4 games, just as and when needed. We've got St Justy, who was our starting centre back. Excellent little player. No standout defensive stats, but I don't think they've ever grown at all. But again, very good player. He's wanted. He's always wanted by Monaco, Marseille, and Juventus. So he's a wanted boy. And he bought him for 13 million in 2016, and he's valued at what, 6 now? I'd want 18 for him, minimum maybe. I don't think he's got a release clause. No, that's good. I'd want at least 18 for him. And then we've got Matthias de Ligt. I still don't know how to pronounce his name either. Again, little wonder kid, going to be an excellent player. 19. Our defence is mainly 18 and 19 year olds, so I'm actually quite happy with the future of our defence. He's done really well. 31 games in the Eredivisie, 7.1 average rating. Champions League got 7.14. Again, a very good little player, and definitely one for the future as well. He's wanted by Liverpool, Monaco, Marseille, and Seville. He's not going anywhere. I don't think he's got a release fee. Nope. And he's contracted for another 4 years, so even better. Leo Winge is a little youth player. He's wanted by Arsenal and Juventus, so that's how good he can become. Where did we get him from? We got him from... Oh, he came from PSV. And yes, he's not going in. What's his contract? Offering a contract extension by the club. He's contracted for another 2 years. He's not going anywhere. But a little bit of training, he could definitely become a very solid centre-back for us, and one to look forward to. And especially if we partner him with Justy and or Legit, they're going to be good players. I think that's it for our defence. I don't think we've got anything else for them. Let's go for defensive midfielders then. As this was sort of contested by a few people. We had Nigel de Jong come in this year on a free. When did he come in? Must have been near the start of the year. Can't remember when he came in, but he's just a good player. Just came in, experienced, 34, going to help our young players experience, can tutor. That's all I brought him in for, just that extra experience in the middle of the park when we needed it. But again, very good player. We've got then Donny van Beek, who's playing back there. He was playing a bit further forward as well. He was sort of rotating quite a bit, sort of where he was playing. Everyone's wanted in this team. It's really, really annoying. I'm going to have another summer of players wanting to leave and me going, no, go away. Go do your job. But again, excellent player, very, very good technical player, and one who's a mainstay in our team really. Not really going to go anywhere. Who else do we have play that role? Ence's played there. Legit played there for a bit. Klassen will go about a bit further forward because he was playing further up the field. Other than that, I think that was it in that role. So let's go midfielders. Let's go for the right side first, where we've got Nunley, who was probably our number one most of the season, who does look a little bit raw on his technical stuff. He's 20, so he's hoping some of these would improve, but he's quick and he can cross and dribble. That's what he does. Just get down the line, get the ball in the box, onto the striker's head. Lovely job. That's what we need him to do. And again, he's wanted. Everyone's wanted. I could probably sell the squad and rebuild it the way everyone's wanted, but I can't do that because there's not enough Dutch players in the world to keep us competitive. But excellent little player, and one I definitely want to keep an eye on, or keep an eye on our first team. Other than that, Robin was our backup. Again, age is used mainly for tutoring and as and when needed really. He didn't play as many games as he probably wanted. He played 7 in all this year. He's out injured, I believe. 4 months with Achilles tendon, which kept him out pretty much all the way through Christmas, January, March, April. So then he sort of came back in later on, which was disappointing for him. What's that say? Okay. Oh no, don't want to do that. Can I go across? Rolling the 13 with the next few months because he's come back from injury. other than that, he's been a good player. 7 assists and 3 and 12 subs and 7 starts. This is what I want to see: is 22 assists, 8 goals, and 45 from Nunley. Excellent little player, and he was out injured as well, I believe. Was he injured? I'm sure he was injured. I was only a few days here and there, a couple of weeks, and that was it, really. Okay, that's not too bad. I thought it was out longer than that. So let's have a look at our left side, because Robin's going to be on here. Ola John is on here as well. Where is... That's a little bit more like it. I'm sure we're missing players here. We've got Clivert as well, Nori and Kishner, who again are very good players. So Nori, we'll go through him first. He was sort of playing across the middle somewhere. He sort of came in as and when needed. I'm probably going to let him go. He's a good player. He got 3 and 5 and 13 starts. That's pretty decent, but he's not been as prolific as I thought he was going to be. Okay, he hasn't played as many games. Same with Ola John. He's probably going to leave this year as well. But we got him in for 240k. If we can make a 3 million on him, quite happy with that. He can go. Again, he's a good player, just not really performed as well as I liked him to. He got 2 assists in 5 and 8. Didn't really prove when he was on the field. Nori I've gone through. Kishner, who's been excellent this year, came in for 6 million. He's been phenomenal. Excellent little player. Excuse me. He's got 11 goals, 18 assists in 35 games for his first year back in the Eredivisie. And he's just been brilliant. One of the best players on that left-hand side. Same with Clivert, he's got 6 and 10 and 14, so he's done really well. He's come on and grabbed some very vital goals. But Kishner and Nunley have been our 2 outstanding performing wingers this year, and definitely looking forward to next season with them both as well, and see how they can improve, because Nunley's 20, he's just going to get better. Kishner's 24, so he's coming into his prime, so hopefully we can just fine tune this, sort of maybe get rid of John and sort of let him go, and maybe Nori might actually have a really good right hand left hand side this year. So let's have a look at our centre, as we've got Klaasant and Benninger, who are the main 2 who played there. Starting off with Klaasant, excellent player, 26. He just, I think he's the Dutch captain. I think. Where will it tell me who's the captain? It probably won't, to be honest. No, let's forget that. But yeah, one of the best players in the team, playing as a shadow striker. He gets forward, 13 goals in the league in 32 games, 9 assists, 16 and 12 in all. And again, a very, very good attacking player, and one I'm very glad to be keeping and trying to keep a hold of. He's tutoring as well. Who's he tutoring? No silver tutees. I'm sure it said he was tutoring. It's currently tutoring a young player. Logically, it tells me there's no one suitable. And then we've got Jaap Benninger, youngster, excellent little midfielder. Well rounded, forget the arrows. They mean nothing at this time of the season. He's gone on holiday. But excellent player. 39 games he played this year. 3 goals, 4 assists. Actually really good. I've got him playing natural in centre mid and attacking mid. He never was a centre mid player. He was only an attacking mid player. So trained him up to get the deeper role, so he can drop back as and when needed. So quite decent. He's 6 foot, 12.5 stone as well. So he's a big lad for 18. He's not one you can really knock with the ball. His strength could go up, but you can definitely see he's got potential. Very, very solid around. There's only a few stats that are below 10. That's his free kick taking, his long throws, penalties and tackles. Everything else is actually really, really good. I'm very happy. He's valued at 7.75 million, and he's from our youth team. He's just slowly worked his way into the team, and he's just been a pivotal player for us. Very, very good from him. I think that's it for our centre mid attacks. Let's have a look at our strikers, because we had a couple up here. The main one being Zivkovic. We'll get into him, but Huntelaar and Clivert played a couple of times at top as well. and Kishner at times. Huntelaar didn't do great. He got 8 goals and 8 starts at 16 off the bench. He wants to leave, so I'm going to let him go. Because he wants to be off somewhere else playing first team football, so that's fine. He's 35, so he's not going to get into it. I brought him in because I needed a bit of experience. What did we get him on 3, did 2 years. He's got a few goals, vital goals as and when needed. Other than that, he's a decent player. So let him go on his way. Might try and get him back if he becomes a coach. Which is a point. Does he staff attributes? Yes, he does. I might get him in at some point. So we'll see. But the man of the hour is Ricardo Zivkovic, 42 goals and 43 starts and 12 assists. He was absolutely immense. By far the best player at the club this year. He's still just coming back from injury. He's wanted by Marseille and Atletico again. And just look at him. He's amazing. He's 6'2", 11 stone, 13 pounds. He's not as strong as what you think he'd be, but he doesn't get knocked off the ball. He's quick. Very quick, actually. He's got good balance, so he doesn't get knocked off. He's got concentration. He's got the finishing. His composure could be better. But overall, he is probably one of the best complete forwards I've ever had. And the ability, he's got 27 in 28 league games, and the rest of will come in the cup. 10 in 9 in the Champions League. Didn't score in the Europa League, which is a bit disappointing. The cup, he's got a couple, and non-competitive doesn't make a difference, really. But one of those players, he's just found his boots this year and just started putting everything in the back of the net. I just could not believe it the way he was going. It's like hat-trick after hat-trick after hat-trick. It's like, wow, what's going on here? But what a player he is. Definitely one I'm going to be definitely keeping. He's got no release fee, that's fine. He's got another 4 years on his contract. So I'm happy with that. He's staying. He's not going anywhere. I think that more or less covers our whole team. It's not a very big team, but I'm not too fussed about that. Oh, there you go. That looks a bit more like it. And yeah, very, very solid team I think we've got here. Got potential, got some of the experience in the older players. I keep leaning forward, I don't need to. Yeah, excellent little team we've got. In terms of our youth team, Peters could come up. He's not looking that great. Brought him in last season. Sanazar, let's go by potential to me easier that way. Leo, Topuk is definitely one I'm going to be keeping an eye on, possibly bringing up this year. Boggers is definitely going to be coming up this year, I think. Daryl, again, could be coming up this year. I just need to get them out on loan, get them first team football. Boggers is playing well in the Eredivisie. You got 5 and 8 for who's he at? And Groningen, definitely a good player to keep an eye on, and one that we're going to hopefully have in our first team next season. Do we? Oh, we can't do training. That what's his contract? 20 a year, so let's trigger that. I like putting these 3 years extensions in because it keeps players who aren't going to go anywhere. Who else do we have? They're all needed first team football to improve. Potentially one of the best. He got 40 odd games in the Junior League. Definitely going to get him out on loan again this season. Who has Topuk? Wanted first team football, get him out on loan. Otherwise he wanted to leave, so got him out. And he's done really well actually. He actually scored against us, I think. But again, very good player. Might get him out on loan again this year. Other than that, I think they're the best ones in our young team. Edo's Spanish, not fussed about him. In our under 19s, I think we've got a couple of decent ones as well. I think I've gone through some of these already. Francois, who is, where's he? He's part Belgian, so keep an eye on him. Looks decent. He's getting tutored. Who's he being tutored by? Tutoring by Klassan. That's who he's tutoring. It looks like he's gonna be a very, very decent centre mid. And if we can get him out on loan next season, so even better. And Van der Berg, another excellent centre mid. Definitely gonna be looking to get him out on loan. Farkas is Romanian, so we'll forget about him. And Kosgen is probably the best ones I think of. I think I've gone through these in one of the last episodes. So yeah, definitely got a few decent players coming through, and ones to keep a good set of eyes on. Just have a quick look around the other divisions. I think that's really been it. We got 70 million in the bank, so that's quite nice. In terms of the league, let's go. Eredivisie, league table, we won that by 5 points. Very happy. Lost 7, drew 7. Feyenoord actually did well, Vitesse did well. PSV dropped off a bit near the end. I think that's about it in terms of the league. Walliam go down. Benlo are doing alright. I think they stay up, or they go down. I don't know how many go down in this division. I've never really paid much attention. So yeah, very, very decent league season. Very competitive. Friendly Cup, that's fine. Champions League, it's been contested by PSG and United in the final. Barcelona won it last year with Arsenal and Madrid the years before. Who was in the semis then? Arsenal, Shakhtar, PSG and United. Did we get first round or we get knocked out in the group stage? Did we go out in the group stage? Yes, we went in the group stage. I've forgotten what we've done then. But yeah, very good Champions League this year. Very strong teams in it. We were knocked out in the first knockout round by Man City, and it was won by Dortmund against Bayer Leverkusen. When did City go out then? To Dortmund, okay, that's fair enough. So, Europa League's not been too bad. Hopefully next season we'll do better. KNVB Cup we won, so quite happy with that. That's why we played Feyenoord Reserves, which was madness. It's like, right, okay, that confused me. We played the Johan Cruyff Skull at the start of the year, and won that as well against FC Twente. So again, we've had a pretty decent year. We've won 1, 2, 3 cups this year, so quite happy with that. I think next year we'll hopefully get further in this one. I want like quarterfinals, and at least quarterfinals I'd like to get to this year in the Champions League. But if we go out in the group stage again, I want to get to the final of the Europa League after the last few seasons, because we got to get final. Well, semi-final last time, and then we went out to Lyon, which was disappointing. I knew it was close, but yeah. Right, in terms of other divisions, let's have a look around. Let's start in the Premiership. Arsenal have won it the last 3 years since we started this. Chelsea, Tottenham, United, Watford are doing well. Liverpool and City are there. No major shocks really. Lukaku top goal scorer. Where are Everton then? In 10th, and he's the top goal scorer at 20. So it looks a pretty decent season really. In terms of Premiership, it's sort of bog standard, but you don't expect Arsenal to win it 3 times in a row. Premier League, let's look at Liga 1, sorry. I reckon PSG dominated this. Well, not Monaco won it this year. Wow, by 1 point. PSG finally broke their dominance. Fair play to them. Marseille in 3rd, Lyon in 4th, so very, very close league there. Where else did we go? We got the Bundesliga, who Bayern Munich are still dominating, not changing there. So that's no change. Whereas Bundesliga, Serie A, and Juventus are just still dominating, beating Roma. We got 1 more game actually, which I think they've got 1 more game. 20 teams, I thought it was 38 games. Well, it's probably going to be Juventus winning it again. Whereas Eredivisie is us. Belgium don't need that. Liga Santander, Real Madrid has smashed it. It's been quite up and down. Barcelona, Atletico, Real, and the 3 teams at the top of the league. No one really breaking into that. Valencia dropped right down. Yeah, so not a lot separating them other than the points in this case, but no one's really breaking the top 3 there. Madrid is running away, Barcelona trying to keep up, and Atletico being just behind. Who's their manager? They've still got Enrique, they got Zidane still, so he's brought that back. Atletico is still Simone, no one's moved. That's the point. Who's Arsenal's manager? Wenger. Every time they win the league, I always find they sack Wenger and they bring in like Pep because he's been sacked by Man City. Is he still there? No. Where is Pep? Let's have a look. Where's Pep? He's manager of Spain. Okay. That's fair enough. He's gone off to Spain. But, wow, normally he takes over from Wenger at Arsenal and he wins them the league every year. So, that's crazy. Who's this guy? Pezzini. Shouldn't have looked at him. He's pretty damn good. What else can we have a quick look at? Let's go for world transfers. What are the record transfers so far? Leading transfers. Most money so far is Harry Kane from Tottenham to United. Icardi from Milan to Chelsea. Saul from Atletico to Barca. And Mbolo to City. Koke, Lacazette, Zivkovic. Wow, some big names in here. No regens just yet, but Donnarumma to PSG, Morata to Arsenal, Çalhanoğlu to Liverpool. A very big name from Kingsley Coleman. James to PSG. Coutinho to City. Coutinho always leaves, I find. Nacho to Madrid, Volland to Bayern Munich, some big names. Wow, okay, and some big fees. And the biggest I think I've seen on personal saving mine was 124 million up front, but it's for a regen. It was, I can't remember who it was, but it's to Man United. It's like 124 million. It's like madness. So why spend that much money? Alright, what else can we have a quick look at? European Golden Ball, probably a good one. Award winners. Best player in Europe, Messi, has won the last 3 years in a row, with Suarez and Hazard behind him. Golden Boy, Pusic. Okay, wasn't expecting Pavon won it before him. Kita, Martial, very good players. Right, so Golden Shoe, Higuain at Juventus, very good player. And Mitroglou at Benfica did well. Suarez just behind him, Neymar behind him. And what's the World Player of the Year then? Award winners. The Ballon d'Or was won by Messi the last 4 years, that's not changed. Football of the Year, Messi. World Player of the Year, Messi. World Team of the Year. So we've got Carvajal, Piqué, Ramos, Alaba, Courtois, James, Verratti, Hazard, Ozil, Messi and Suarez. Very strong team. Bench of Neuer, Bonucci, Neymar, Dybala, Griezmann, Varane and Lewandowski. Solid team of the year actually. I think that's about it really to go through. So, if you have enjoyed, guys, and you want to see the next season, smash the like button, smash the subscribe button. I'll see you next time for when we start our 4th season. So, I'll see you then, guys.